This is the plaintiff, Edward Konomoff. He says the defendant backed into a parking spot next to his car, misjudged the distance, and scraped his car, scratching his bumper. The man has denied it to him, but he has a special surprise in store for him today because he has the evidence to prove his case. He's suing for $763.65, the cost of his repairs. This is the defendant, Yakov Levitsky. He says he has backup sensors on his 2020 Chrysler Pacifica, and he did not hit the plaintiff's car. The guy has circumstantial evidence at best. There are no scratches on his bumper, and he's not going to pay this guy a red cent. He's accused of a backup crack-up.
All parties, please raise your right hand. People's Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Marilyn Williams now presiding. We don't need this anymore. Litigants have been sworn, Your Honor.
Thank you, Douglas.
You're welcome.
All right, Mr. Konomoff, you are suing Mr. Levitsky for $763.65 for the repair of your vehicle that you say he hit. What happened?
So the incident occurred on August 1st in the evening time, around 7:45 p.m. I was walking out of my apartment building into the private parking lot when, as I approached my vehicle, I noticed that there was damage on my left side rear bumper.
Okay, your left side rear, so the driver's side rear bumper.
Correct.
Okay, go on.
So the parking lot has two basic lanes. It fits around 13 cars each. Each spot is assigned to a particular apartment. The spot that the defendant was parked in is usually empty. So I didn't know who it was, whether it was a food delivery guy, but I just knew that, or a visitor, but I knew that it wasn't a resident of the building. So I inspected the defendant's vehicle. It's free of major scratches, dings, that's a very good condition. Took an overall look, and then when I went to the front bumper, I saw the damage.
Okay, now hold on. So he's parked how?
He's parked in the forward position.
He's parked forward.
In a forward position, correct. So his back is towards my back.
So there's a row here, he's here.
And I'm right in the back. Right, where our two
He's
bumpers
here
are
and
facing
he's
each
like
other,
this because
correct.
you're both facing. All right. So you walk around his car because his is the car you don't recognize.
Correct.
And it's also, but is it directly behind where you park?
Not directly behind. It's one spot over.
Okay. So did you also inspect the car that's directly behind you?
Yes, I did. I inspected all the cars. Okay?
Every single car in the lot?
There's only 9 cars. At that time, yeah.
So you literally inspected every single car in the lot?
I inspected all the cars.
So when you inspect his car, you notice damage where?
On the front side, driver's side front bumper.
Driver's side front bumper.
Correct.
All right. So what do you do?
So afterwards, I inspected his body. I looked at the shape, the size, and the pattern marks. Okay, they all matched. I also took a closer look. There are fragments of silver paint on it, which matched my paint.
Your car is what color?
Silver.
And what color is his car?
White.
Okay. So there's fresh paint fragments?
There's just small, fragments of my silver paint.
How many?
Like 4 or 5.
Okay.
I took a picture of one.
And so what do you do?
So I didn't know who it was. I backed into it. I backed into him so he could block them, basically.
So when you say you backed into him, you don't mean you hit him, right?
No. I just backed
you
my
mean
car,
you blocked his
blocking.
car so he couldn't leave? Did you leave a
Correct.
note?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I put a big note on top with my name, number. I said, please call me. Then I went back upstairs. 5 minutes later, I decided to just wait it out, and we happened to run into each other in the elevator.
Because you heard him say?
I heard him say that somebody's blocking my vehicle. That's when I introduced myself. I apologized for blocking his vehicle, and then I basically told him, I said, listen.
Oh, you weren't sorry.
No, I mean, listen.
Okay, anyway, so you tell him, I think you hit my vehicle?
Yeah, I told him, listen, there's damage on my car, there's damage on your car, damage matches, okay? What do you want to do in terms of let's go inspect we went outside, we inspected the cars afterwards.
Was he with the person who he was visiting?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And do you know that person?
No, it's the first time we met.
Okay, so go on.
Defendant looked at the damages.
Was he surprised to see the damage on his car or no?
Yes.
What did he say? What makes you say that?
I didn't think, it was a light, I I felt that he was generally didn't know that he probably hit my car until he saw it.
But like a person knows if they hit a car. Like there's an unmistakable sound of steel on steel.
It wasn't a major accident. It was a light hit. So it could have been, he could have felt that, I was giving the person the benefit of the doubt.
Okay,
I
so
wasn't
how
really
did it
looking
get
at his
resolved?
reaction. So basically, he was saying that he didn't do it, okay, that it wasn't him that hit my car. I explained to him, I told him to take a look again. Then the person that was with him actually went to my car, took a look at the pattern marks, and said, whoever hit me in reverse. Somebody had to be going in reverse.
How does it? What
He just
qualifies him
looked
to
at
analyze
it.
pattern
No,
marks?
he was just looking at it.
And he said what? That
and he
whoever
said
hit you
was going in reverse instead of in a forward position.
So the friend he was with says it can't be him because he's parked with his nose in, and whoever hit you had to hit you with the nose out. How would he know that?
I don't know.
All right. So what happened there, Mr. Levetsky?
This is friend of mine live of that apartment in the same building he was 76 years old. We are friends 70 years. I have to
Visit him.
Visit.
So you went to visit him,
I went
and then
to
who
visit
told
him.
you could park there?
Okay, I called him 10, 15 minutes before I reach his building. And he said, I'm gonna let you parking in my parking lot because I don't have a car. I came, he visited me in a parking lot. I parked the car, he was there all the time since I came. But
Did you have any trouble parking?
Absolutely not. There's
All
a
right.
big
So you came in, and then he's there, and he tells you park right here,
park
and
underneath
you just
of the
pull
canopy,
right in.
and I just make a parking car and went with
Nose first.
nose, yes.
Right, okay.
And back. And after that, we have a dinner together. We're talking, old people talk. And after that, like
Yeah,
a
young
night-
people talk too.
yeah, 9:15, 9:30. I said, listen, you have to understand, I gotta go sleep because 5:15, regardless, for the last 30 years, I leave my house or apartment or whatever. Okay, he said, this is the bedroom. And I go close because there's a lot of light, draperies. And I says, Isaac, I see somebody parking car front of my car. I don't want to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. We have to put it close and go down and see what happens.
See what happened. Okay.
We put the clothes, put the bottom on the elevator, 5th floor. And the gentleman, when I say now, come in. And we're still talking. I said, listen, it's unbelievable. How is the possibly parking car? How can we find it? It was already like 9:30, 9:45, maybe 9. And gentleman said, this is my car, right in the elevator. I said, but why you block it? He said, because we have when you parking, you damage my car. I said, I'm so sorry. Let me see it. We came over there. He did show me some scratch on his car, which is I took my camera right away in the same minute. I make a. I said, but let me see. Show me on my car. He started try to show me on my car. There is no any paint, no sealer, anything. I said, can you do me a favor, mark it front? And I called my friend. Look, he said, right here. I so apologize if something happened, but there is nothing because I came.
I'm sorry. Are you saying there's no damage to your car?
It's absolutely nothing. But I
Okay.
said that area when you show me, and I said, look, you scratch is approximately 5.5 inches higher when you show
So
me.
you're saying that the marks don't match?
Approximately between 5.5 for 58 years.
Okay.
I'm
Did
a
anyone actually take a measuring, like a yardstick or something, and measure and take pictures?
No. We didn't make the pictures because I said there is nothing there. But you know what? You park the car, you're thinking this way, it's very simple. My car is a full coverage. We're going to call, and he stuck, my friend, and said, call police. I said, okay, we're going to call police, we're going to make a report, and I have a full coverage. If something happened, if the police going to prove there is nothing there. In that moment when I said I call police, the gentleman said, I'm sorry, don't worry, guys, everything is fine. He put himself
Why
in his,
didn't you want the police called?
in his
That's not
car
what
and
happened.
moved the car right
That
away.
what never happened?
I told him, I said, if you want to call the police, we can call the police.
No, that's
Hold on.
but
Wait, now I'm listening
I
to him.
also
If you wanna call the
specifically
police,
asked-
you can
I
call the
said,
police.
Yeah, you could call the police. He didn't want to call the police, okay? Second of all, the person that
Why didn't you call the police?
I didn't call the police because, one, I didn't want to make a big deal out of the situation. Plus, the person that he was with was an elderly person. He's of age, okay?
Okay.
I didn't want him to stand out there
So
for an
did-
hour and a half. But I didn't have all the evidence just yet because I asked him. I said, did you at any point in time okay, while parking your car in a forward position, try to park the car in reverse. So I knew, based on all the evidence, the shape, the size, the pattern marks, and the location.
And what qualifies you to make
Okay,
that decision? The
no.
shape, the size, the pattern mark. There's no
Okay.
pattern. There's damage
scratch-
on yours and
there's
damage
scratch,
on
but it's
his.
going
Let's
this
look
way.
at the damage on
Lo-
yours and let's look at the damage on his. Everyone's an expert.
There is
Lo and
no
behold,
damage on
I
my
Hold
car.
on.
stated
Let's look at
that-
the damage on the plaintiff's car. So, and what kind of car is this?
It's an X1 BMW 2018.
Okay. This is the,
Defendant's car.
what's that?
That's a piece of the silver paint that was embedded in his bumper.
Is this your car? Is that your car?
Yes, that's my car. Absolutely.
Is that not damage on your car that I'm looking at in that picture?
No, there's no damage. There's a small, yeah, this is small scratch on the top.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Oh, no, that's always, yeah. This is
That's
not,
always what?
oh, no. We have on a bumper because my car, I don't have, I come on a job site everywhere. It's parking.
Are you
Something-
saying, I'm sorry, are you saying this was already there before?
Absolutely. It's all, it's
I thought you said there was no damage on your car. Now it's old damage on your car.
This is not damage. It's a small scratch. I have this old picture right here.
And?
I have no damage whatsoever.
I'm sorry, am I not looking, are my eyes deceiving me that there's no damage right there? Look at the picture.
Yeah. Okay.
You don't see that damage?
No, on the top, the scratch.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, no. Yeah.
Okay,
The question isn't, is the Pacifica more sturdy than
No,
the
no, I
BMW?
have
The
this-
question is there damage on your car? You said, no damage on my car.
No,
Then
no.
you're like, yeah, that's
I'm
all
sorry.
damage because I'm on a construction site. I have no way of knowing what the measurement is. I drive a Pacifica, okay? So I know how high or low a
Beautiful.
Pacifica
Yeah.
is.
You drive the Pacifica, so you know, George, that when you back it up on the side with the mirror, it's all signal right away. As soon as you close to the car or you back it up, you.
Well, he doesn't think you hit it from the back. He thinks you hit it from your front, with your front.
On his right, it can benefit. It's on the left side front, correct?
Right. He thinks that you hit it trying to back into that spot. And you're saying you never backed into that spot.
No, I never back in. No, because my car stay front to the parking lot on the canopy.
You
And he's
drive in and you immediately just go in.
drive in and go in.
No problems parking.
I park. It's always parking. That's what they designed it.
Yeah, but you just went right in and went face forward in.
No.
No, you
can't go
didn't,
like
did
that.
you?
You're gonna parking. You're gonna
Did you ever try to back into that space?
to that space.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes. No, but I never dare. I dare only one time.
I need you to hear my question. Did you ever try to back into that space? You realize that he has you on tape, right? Do you know that?
No.
You said to me that you come in and you go nose forward and that's it. Let's see the tape.
No, I never go. I never see, like you cannot come like this and go like that.
So what did you do?
You go straight, and after that you back it up, and you go back and turn your car and go straight on the front.
Here's my
That's-
question.
or back
Did you ever attempt to back into that space?
Do I back into that space?
Did you ever?
Yes, I did. One second. When during the parking, but I'm not back it up because when you back it up, that side is completely opposite when he damaged.
Let's see. Let's see the video. Oh, let's look at this picture. So the last car there, this silver car is yours?
Correct.
That's his car.
And then this white car is his
It's mine.
Pacifica.
Yes.
Correct.
What are
is
you
the-
doing here? This is your car and you're backing up.
Can I come closer if you
Yeah, you can go right up
Thank
there.
you very much. Okay, I would like to see the number. Maybe this is not my car because the
Okay.
because my
Well,
car-
let's finish seeing this one. Here you are, right there.
What time is this, huh? If it's a
What time did you get there?
Approximately 6:50 to.
That's exactly the time, 6:49. Now
Okay.
watch what you're doing.
That's and I back it up. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. Look how far. That's exactly what I'm doing. Look.
Are you attempting to go back first into the space?
No, not to the space. A little bit to the. This is roadway to go in. So I back it up, straight past.
Let's see the next tape. This tape is at 6:49 and 51 seconds.
Yeah, okay.
So here you are. Let's
Look,
take
yes,
it up where we
exactly.
left off.
That's exactly what I'm doing. Absolutely right. But not back it up all the way. Look, yes, that's exactly what I'm doing. Absolutely true. Yeah. 100%. But I didn't go off there because there is the same column.
What are you doing? Like, if you're going nose first into why is your back there? What is it you're doing? What are you doing there?
I gotta make turn 180 to back it up front because you cannot come out from that parking lot, back it up. That's only one way. That's exactly what it is. Look.
You keep saying this like you're proving something. Don't you understand how weird this is? You came in this way, then you back up, then we've got you trying to back into the space, I guess. And you're like, literally, you'll go like a foot, and then back it up, and then a foot, and then back it up. You're doing like a 40-point turn.
George,
what are you doing in this video?
I'm telling you, look what happened.
You're killing me.
No, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. The column, this column.
You told me that you went nose first into the space, and now I'm seeing you on video not going nose first. So look where we are. Look, the front right of your car, which is where your damage is right by the back left of his car. So you're exactly where you shouldn't be if you had nothing to do with this car.
Welcome back to the People's Court. I'm Harvey Levin. The plaintiff just showed the judge video proof that the defendant has trouble parking his car. Is that enough? That's the question. Well, the defendant says this is circumstantial evidence at best, and the video shows nothing. Let's go back into the courtroom.
The entrance is on that side, right? No. The entrance is on that side. Right, so you're driving in. Why are you backwards in?
Because I explained to you, a wheels of the car and this concrete column there, there is no way that you can go this way. It's impossible.
How did he do it? How did the guy next to him do it? How does everybody do it? You think everybody has to do a 44-point turn?
No.
I think maybe you don't drive so good. That's what I think. Maybe. Go ahead and go back to the lectern, please.
I didn't touch it on a video. You can see it.
You know, before you knew he had the video, and I asked you repeatedly whether you attempted to back into that space, no. And then I think you've probably realized,
yes.
No, we're done. I need you to understand something. This is not a criminal case where he has to prove the case beyond and to the exclusion of every reasonable doubt. This is a civil case where he has to prove that it's more likely than not. I have lived a long life, and I have seen a lot of people trying to park vehicles. I don't know that I've ever seen anybody have this kind of trouble to park this vehicle in there. You come in, and then you realize you can't get into the space because the angle's wrong. But instead of just going like this and parking in the space, you then pull all the way out, and then you pull all the way in 6 cars, and then you go this way, then you go this way, then you're trying to back into the space, and then you do this, like maybe an 8-point turn, and then you come out again, and then you go nose first.
May I explain to you why?
No, you cannot. What you can do is pay the man his $763.65. I find that it is more likely than not that you probably hit him, considering many things. Number one, the video of how much difficulty you were having. Number two, the video that has you right next to his car, right over and over, back and forth, right on his car. Number three, the fact that there's damage to your car that you say wasn't there. And then you say, oh, yeah, no, that was there. There's no damage to my car. Oh, no, that was there already. And number four, it looks to me like they're in an even spot. I drive a Pacifica. They're not that high. All right? Verdict for the plaintiff.
So after looking at the video that the plaintiff brought into court with him, the judge finds for the plaintiff. Mr. Levitsky, what's your reaction to what the judge just decided?
Very painful, and my heart is crying. I never touched his car. That's only what I can say. I'm sorry.
Well, the judge is convinced, after watching the videos, it was you.
All right, it was me, but when the video never showed that I hit the car. Yes, I parked in, because nobody understands that you cannot park in. You have to park in only front, because there is no way that you can come up from the parking lot if you park in rear.
Well, that's the
My
judge's
heart is
verdict,
crying.
and you're
That's
going to
only
have to
what it
live
is.
with it. Yeah, not much you can do about that. And you're going to have to pay for the damages, $763. All right, sir. The exit's on your left. Yeah, let's see what the plaintiff has to say about this. If it had not been for the video he brought into the courtroom, there may have been a different version of this case. What's your reaction, sir, to what the judge just decided?
I'm very pleased with the, with the judge's decision. I'm glad that we have such a great judicial system in place, and evidence speaks for itself. Justice has been served today, so I'm very happy with that.
Well, had you gotten the video, this might not have happened that way. Absolutely. You said you had proof, and indeed you did. So good enough. Okay? Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right, Harvey, that'll bring this case to a close. Pretty amazing, huh?
Well, Doug, look, video was critical in this case. It was really, really important. And I got to tell you, in this world now, there is video everywhere. It may be from your cell phone. It may be from a passerby. It could be from a Ring doorbell, or it could be surveillance video somewhere on a light post. But when you are in an accident or there's something you need to show, look for video. It exists. It is everywhere.
I rent an apartment in Brooklyn, New York. 2 old air conditioners and a washer broke. We called the recommended repair person and we had to pay the bill. We changed the filters as instructed. Should we have to pay for improvements on something the landlord owns? What can we do?
Typically speaking, the repairs would be the responsibility of the landlord, but you have to check your lease to get the answer for that.
It would be kind of an unusual lease. Usually that is a landlord issue, right?
I have seen where, like, repairs under 200 are your responsibility. Repairs under 100 are your responsibility.
You're right. That's not that unusual.
Right. Right. So you have to see what you signed and figure it out. But typically speaking, because they're the landlord's appliances, I don't think those are improvements. Those are repairs, unless the landlord can show that it was your neglect.
Right.
The landlord cannot make you pay for it. Now, it sounds like you paid for it and you want to be able to deduct it. You paid for it because the guy was standing there, and apparently the landlord hadn't made arrangements.
Right. If you're a renter and you don't damage something by accident, by negligence, by intentional misuse, or not taking care of it, yeah, it's probably going to, it's not going to be on you, rather. That's going to be normal wear and tear.
Normal wear and tear.
Right.
But like, for example, landlords will often present the plumbing bill to someone when they snake out hair.
Right.
Like braids.
Right. Well, why is all that hair in there?
Yeah, all right. They'll say, I think this might be your fault.
Right. And then they'll say, it's not so obvious that it's my wear and tear.
Exactly.
That's on you.
Exactly. So check your lease.